is the next step after your I-130 has been approved? Great. If you're wondering what an I-130 is, what's an I-130, right? It's the first step in a marriage-based green card. It's the first step in a marriage-based green card, and it's the same form, the same documents that are used if your spouse is in the US or if your spouse is abroad. So if your spouse is in the US, you can file the I-130 with the next part, which is the green card portion, usually at the same time. If you're a US citizen, you can file it at the same time if the person that you're sponsoring is in the US. All right, that's called adjustment of status. So usually after I-130 is filed, if you filed for adjustment of status, that means that the person who's being sponsored is here in the US. You would then have a fingerprinting appointment, and then after that, work authorization, travel authorization, and after that, an interview, a green card interview. Usually, for most cases, sometimes you don't have a green card interview. That's if the person that you're sponsoring is in the US. If the person that you're sponsoring is abroad, you have the I-130 approved, and the next step would be the case gets transferred over to what's called the National Visa Center. They're actually located in New Hampshire, but it's transferred over to the National Visa Center. They have the person that is being sponsored, the person that's abroad, fill out an application online. So they do that, and they also collect documents. So that's the next step. That can be a long process. It can be another good 6 months or so before that person is able to appear for an interview. So the whole thing usually takes a couple of years, and I had someone call me today who was so disappointed that it was taking so long, and unfortunately, all I could tell him was this is actually within normal processing times, right? Some of our clients come to us and they're way outside of normal processing times. This right here was within normal processing times. Okay, so call us for a consultation if you're unsure about your green card case. We handle green cards all the time, kind of all types of green cards: employment, family, humanitarian, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. We're at 703-348-1663. Again, that's 703-348-1663.